After you upload your theme into your cPanel from your FTP, you can go to your cPanel and check to see that they are in fact there and that the permissions on all of the files are set to 755. You know, some of the files are going to have 644 after them, but these do not change. If the files that start with 7 do not have a 55 after them, you must change them so that they do. Now, if you cannot do this yourself, call HostGator or your hosting provider and have them do it for you. You know, just to be safe, I called HostGator and had them check to make sure that all of my files were correct before I went any further. So here we are in our hosting account. So I go down to Files, go to File Manager, select my file here, click Go. Now these are the files. These are the permissions. Okay? Now right now we are in our root directory. So these are not going to all say 755. We must go down to our public HTML file, double click on that, and then find your designer marketing or the name of your particular file, your website, and here are your permissions. Now you can see all of these are set to 755. These down here are 644. They do not change. And this one here is 755. Now I have my screen all made very much smaller so that it can record, but once it's all opened up, then you can see all the names of the files. Now I did not record it in this size because I couldn't show you the permissions. Now next I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to go to System. I'm going to scroll down to Configuration. Now I'm going to scroll down to here to Design. Click on Design. And right here where it says Current Package Name, you want to type in the name of the theme, which for mine is Ultimo. Down here where it says Default, you want to type in Default. And then click Save Configuration. Now if I go to the front of my store, you can see it looks entirely different. There's nothing that says Magento on it at all. It looks entirely different. So I have to go through now and start customizing it and making it look the way that I want it to. Now back in my admin panel, I now have a tab for my Ultimo theme. And you have a ton of options in these tabs. The first thing you do is you go to Theme Settings, and then you can go down through every single one of these tabs. You have your header. You're just going to go through and answer each one of these questions the way that you want it to appear on your website. Now, hide empty cart on mobile devices. Absolutely not. We want to be able to see the cart. And block comparing the header. If you don't want comparing the header, you can disable it. Your choice. Category view. And you just keep going right down every single one of these. You can have an image if you want one to show your category. You can designate how many columns you want for your products, and it gives you information right here as to what you need to follow. Product hover effect. You absolutely want to enable this. I did not change hardly any settings. Most of these are all default settings that I just left alone. There is so many possibilities in here. And like I said, you just need to go in all the way down and answer each one of these. Now next is our theme design. This is really cool. You can change so many things. You just have so many options open to you in the design and in the layout. You can even have slideshows. In the theme design, you can go through and you can select colors, all of your basic colors, your buttons, your icons, your custom icons, your links, your labels. You can have every single thing, whatever color you want. You can put in your basic font size that you want and the font that you want to use. Different effects, whether you want a shadow or not. I don't want a shadow. Your background can be totally transparent, or you can have a color in there. You can even have an image on your background if you want to. I want to keep mine simple. And this is for your header, the color of your header, the background color of the header, and whether or not you want a pattern. And these is the search box. This is the color of all the parts of the search box. And the drop-down boxes. This is your main menu for all of your colors. You even have parts, the top of the buttons, the bottom of the buttons. There's just so many options that you can choose from all the way down. This is the main background color. Your product page. The tabs into the static blocks in different parts of the website wherever you want it to show up. And like I said, I need to study that to figure that out exactly how I want to set it up. And then you have different options down. I did not touch them. I'm not going to. So I just left all of them alone, and I'm going to leave them alone. Now this show home link image. I may show an image there. I'm not sure. But